Hey guys, hey, this is a weightlifting therapist again. Just got back from the gym. I pulled myself out of bed this Sunday morning just to get in and get my workout in. I think it's interesting when I try to go early in the morning trying to be productive. I feel like I almost can't breathe in the morning. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a problem, but I just have a hard time just getting my wind under me. I kind of like to bring a case study here, and if anybody has any information or thoughts on it. Somehow I didn't catch on that this was a thing. So one of the kids that we've recently worked with really presents, just run-of-the-mill, really significant depression. Really has a lot of no motivation, really flat affect, depressed mood. You can see it in their face. No really hope for the future, no forward thinking, no goal-oriented thoughts or plans, no desire to complete initiatives. So, one of the things that we notice is, this is going on day 15, 16, 17, it's not even showing any kind of improvement. There's a lot of conflict at home with mom, and the thought is, what's going on with this? How is this going to get better? Is there any change? It actually just kept getting worse. I think definitely the things at home have been influencing it. Hard to report, and this is a person who's not, familiar with the mental health system. They're not used to being in this, but they're actually starting to report kind of psychotic symptoms, psychotic features with this. A lot of times when you have psychosis presenting with depression, you have a lot of, this absolute certainty. The delusion is, exactly what's about to happen. You can kind of foresee the future, supposedly, and you're predicting and know for a fact that bad things are going to happen. Another step above that is outside delusions, losing more touch with reality. So this patient was reporting having these out-of-body experiences, detaching from themselves and looking, and then being able to look behind and above, down on themselves, their person. And this in a combination with sleeplessness, not being able to maintain really well in the unit, it's just starting to kind of fester in this cycle. And I can see, I'm working with this person, therapy alone isn't just, taking care of this or addressing this. Trying to do family sessions isn't working. I know the psychiatrist is looking at adding in a combination of not just antidepressants, but antipsychotics as well. And some antidepressants can treat psychosis, but it kind of depends on what med the doctor chooses. So anyhow, it's just painting a picture of a little higher version of psychosis. I haven't seen that since I've been there. We studied a little bit about it in school, but I haven't seen it with the kids that I work with yet. So depression with psychotic features, kids having out-of-body experiences. Sometimes kids, they kind of talk to each other and maybe they manipulate or they lie. So a lot of kids that I'm working with now, they view being in program and being in, places like psych hospital is this vacation from their parents, vacation from all their stresses, and they like to be there. And so sometimes they'll pick up on, okay, if you say, X, Y, and Z, you get to stay here, or they'll send you to state, which that's kind of like longer term residential, and a lot of kids like that. But I think this kid's really genuinely depressed and having a lot of significant depression. It's going to be interesting kind of to see how they maintain going forward, or how this kind of unravels. But anyhow, that's just another brief review of psychosis in the hospital. I know you guys are interested in sometimes and kind of seeing what some of those more severe cases are. Another thing, update guys, I apologize for the lack of content and videos this week. Like I said in my previous video, which I might just delete because for some reason the quality was awful. It was just a really long week. It was a really just challenging week for me, as a person and a therapist, even as a father and a husband. It's just been a long week. Some of my friends have had a lot of really kind of traumatic things happen in their lives, and just getting their lives turned upside down this week. So it's just been really tough to try to focus. But I'm trying to keep in mind, and just as a word of encouragement to you guys, if you have something you want to do, for some reason, I don't really care about the content. Not the content. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about the likes. I know this is a new channel, but I just like doing this. This is a kind of a creative outlet. It's a way for me to kind of express some of the stuff. I don't really like to share it with my family. I don't, like to really share it with my friends. Sometimes I just like to detach, but with YouTube or social media, it just gives you this, sorry, I just had a protein shake, so I'm burping all over the place. It gives you this outlet to kind of express all this stuff and just get it off my chest. Maybe share some information, some support, some resources for other people out there. So, you know, that's what it is for me. You know, I don't really care if there's a lot of success with the channel or not, but I do want to be consistent. So, you know, I'll try to do better next time. I'm just going to keep going forward. That's another thing. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing or what goal I'm trying to achieve with this. I'm just moving forward. Sometimes when I'm kind of uncertain how things are going to pan out or why I'm doing a certain thing, sometimes it pans out in a completely different way, or there's a completely different benefit or just something I learn or acquire. You know, if I'm unsure about something, just go forward with it, just moving forward. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm trying my best at it, and that's what I'm doing here. So again, I apologize for the lack of content.